Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. So there actually is a lot to discuss today. Just checking mail, nothing I have to worry about at the moment. So let's start with the big news. Ripple won. I don't care that they had to pay $125 million. I don't care about that, or that they have to pay $125 million. It's the $200 million in legal fees that annoys me. It's the amount of money that the United States taxpayer had to pay on all of these cases against Ripple just to lose horribly. Not a little bit, but lose horribly. I'd like to know how much time, because you have to think about this. I want you to stop and think about this. If Ripple paid $200 million to fight the case, that means the value of the attorneys on the other side had to have been equal. They might have lost, but they had to have been equal, right? So in my head, that's $200 million. So $400 million worth in terms of value was spent on this case. Then another 125 for the penalty. So $525 million and change, because it wasn't exactly 125. It's 125 and some pennies going on in there. And I sit here and I just wonder, was it worth it? Now, from a precedent perspective, it was absolutely worth it. But I mean, from the government side, was it worth to go after this case? The 3 points that they brought up, they couldn't prove. Clearly, they couldn't prove. But they didn't think they had a strong case back then. But they did it anyway. So, is that going to happen again? No. Do you think that they'll appeal? No, I don't. Well, let me put it to you like this. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. And the reason why I say they shouldn't is because, well, you lost. You lost miserably. You lost big. You should go home and lick your wounds and just stay there. That's my humble opinion. But it could just be a matter of course that they're going to appeal. Doesn't matter, because you can appeal after that, but this will stand. Unless you win appeal, from right now, this stands. They cut a check. Here's 125 million. Done. The $2 billion was obsessive, or just, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. But then the comeback of $10 million. I mean, I think the whole point wasn't that they knew they were going to pay $10 million. I think the point was that your $2 billion ask was ridiculous. This whole step, this whole thing, going through the whole process, they thought that they could bring the weight of the government against this one tiny, itty-bitty little company and win. They thought that they would just buckle. They would crawl under a rock, cry to their mamas, and go away. And that would put an end to the cryptoverse. Yeah, that didn't happen. That did not happen. What does that mean for everybody else? Well, just because you're an ICO or you go through initial coin offering does not mean that you're a security. Just because you're offered in secondary markets on an exchange does not mean you are a security. Which means that you can't just bring a frivolous case against an organization saying, oh, you're a security, we're going to wag our finger at you, and we're going to come up with some crazy number, and you're going to have to pay it. Then you then enter in the Chevron rule that was just knocked down. Think about that, where they used to just have their cases internally and that was it. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. That's done. That's done. So now, if the SEC or any government agency wants to bring a case, they have to bring a real case to a real court, not an internal court, a real court. So Ripple winning was huge. The SEC losing might be bigger. Now, right now, we could all be sitting here saying, oh my gosh, that's great news. The SEC lost. In this case, that could be true. But in other cases, with the Chevron rule going away, well, that's when we'll find out that it's a double-edged sword. I'm telling you, pay attention to things. Pay attention to things. Sometimes good things are good. Sometimes things are bad. Sometimes things are both. Getting rid of the Chevron rule, I think, makes it both. It's going to be tougher for any government agency to go after even a true wrongdoer. Think about that. It's going to be tough, or tougher. So yeah, Ripple winning, I am ecstatic because that was a real decision, a real case, hard fought. And I believe Ripple is, I believe what they did in the past. Yeah, that was, yeah, you could, yeah, okay. But that was way back when. And your penalty, $2 billion? Just obscene is the word I was looking for before. It's obscene. Absolutely obscene. No, sir. No, sir. Gary knows he's gone next year. He knows he's gone next year, and that's another reason why I don't think they're going to appeal the Ripple case. It's too much of a loss. And somebody will also say, that's too much money spent. Move along. Every step of the way, you've taken it on the chin. Even this win, think about it. They had to pay a penalty. So it's technically a win for the SEC. But even in this win, it's a massive loss. A massive loss. They didn't even get 10% of what they asked for. 10%. They got a little over 5% of what they asked for. The amount of time, the amount of money that was wasted on both sides. You know what? Thank you, Ripple. Thank you, Ripple. Because now a whole lot of coins, a whole lot of projects, a whole lot of people out there are going to sleep a lot better knowing that, SEC just can't come knocking on your door and saying, and wagging their finger talking about your security. Just saying. It has a ripple effect on every single case that they have everywhere. We're gonna start hearing some news. I bet you Kraken is thinking they should have fought. Yeah, you should have. Coinbase is fighting. They'll probably walk away with a win. They might even get, I would be surprised if Coinbase didn't win and didn't get their money back from having to fight the case. I'm just saying. Anyway, you also have Ripple Labs cutting a deal with give me a moment, the Dubai International Financial Center. Why? Because they want to bring blockchain innovation to that region. That's what they want to do. And they've got money in that region, duh. So what happens? They partner with them, open up some pocketbooks. Let's see what happens. That's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Now, yesterday I told you BlackRock had filed, yesterday or the day before, I told you that BlackRock had filed for their Ethereum ETF options trading, right? Here come Grayscale and Bitwise. What do you do with that? That's big news. That's good news. Brings the whole offering full circle, makes it more robust. Now you have choices. Cool. Then I told you a couple of weeks ago how Ark Invest sold Coinbase, and one of the sales happened just before Coinbase's shares took a nosedive. So what happens now? They take almost the same exact amount of money and buy back into Coinbase. It's like $17.8 million and buy back into Coinbase. Awesome. I mean, is it luck? It's educated guesses is what I would say, but that's a good move. CryptoQuant says, CryptoQuant CEO says, hey, altcoin season. Altcoins are going to do well. Despite everything that's going on right now, altcoins are going to do well. Yeah, I think so. I mean, Brazil just started yesterday. Brazil said, "Hey, yeah, we're going to have a Solana, ETF, spot ETF." Now that's interesting. People will be watching that and looking to see how that goes, because people are thinking, well, that could happen in the United States. I'm still just not. That's why they're seeing a little pop for Solana. Also, meme coin action. So yeah, Solana's popping up a lot. Then you have Immutable. Immutable decides we're going to close our marketplace because we want to concentrate on other aspects of the ecosystem. No, you want to close your marketplace because your marketplace sucked and it took a hit. No, it actually didn't suck, but NFTs took a hit, massive hit, massive. So people weren't buying NFTs. None of that frivolous money out there. Remember Justin Bieber spending millions on NFTs? All these rich people spending millions on NFTs, and their NFTs are now worth not millions. Oh, well. Something to contemplate. I'm serious. Just like, wow. Now, something that hits close to home is Toncoin is being listed on Binance. Remember, Toncoin is a layer 1. It's not a layer 2, it's a layer 1. Being listed on Binance is a very big deal. Toncoin has been making major moves to expand beyond the Telegram, infrastructure. And I believe they're going to continue to do so. And that listing on Binance popped them up. I want you to think about this. On August 5th, I believe, it had gone all the way down to $4.90. $4.90. It's up to like $6.30 something cents right now. Yeah, I was busy. I didn't buy in on that. I missed it. I'm not pleased. I missed it. But from $4.90 for those that did get in, from $4.90 to 6 and change, with potential to reach its all-time high, I think it was $8.25. Yeah, they're going to be sitting pretty. They shall be sitting pretty. Those people could actually see a 2x. Because I think at some point when the market goes back up, Toncoin's going to blast off. Because it's a layer 1. And it's a useful layer 1. When it came out with use cases. Yeah. I'm kicking myself in the butt for not being involved in it eons ago. This is what happens when you don't do your research. Remember that blooper reel that everybody wants? Not a blooper reel, but me talking about my bloopers. Well, there was one. I'll talk about it. But yeah, all that news is huge. All of it is huge. But you know what we should do? That's right. We should get to the numbers. So let's do this. Alrighty, let me put my notes away. Alrighty. So we have the tracker's top 25 losers, right? Right now, who do we see? You know what? Let me refresh this. Let's refresh this data just to make sure we've got the latest and the greatest. There you go. All right. So big loser, Brett, 10%. Singularity.net. I don't know why it's doing this, but you shouldn't even have that anymore. Down 9%. Floki, or actually ASI, FET, down 9%. Floki, down 8%. Who else is on this list that I care about? Render, down 7%. Celestia, down 71%. Jasmine, still taking it on the chin at 7%. Oof. Hedera, down 6%. Pepe, down 6%. Aave, down 6%. Oh, my Lord. So many projects that are still down, headed down. Ouch, that hurts. Let's look on the winner's side. Not that many winners. Not that many winners. Remember, we're looking at the top 250 coins. All right, so we have XRP up 19%. Next one, Stellar, up 7%. Let's see who else. Toncoin, up 6%. That Binance listing is probably helping a lot. Jitto, up 6%. Sats, shockingly, up 5%. But, I'm really not paying attention beyond that. But, there's a deal. Aptos and Stacks, not Sats, but Stacks, right, have cut a deal. So I'm looking for them to make a move as well. I'm definitely looking for them to make a move. because that deal could actually open up a lot of things and expand Bitcoin, expand what they can do. I'll be paying attention to that. What else do we have? Yeah, we have jobs numbers coming out tomorrow. Okay, cool. Fear and greed index, we're back in extreme fear after yesterday just being in fear. Notice there's no green here. We haven't been even in neutral. Last week was the last time we saw neutral. DeFi Llama, $85 billion in total value locked for now. And you can see how Bitcoin, you see how it happened? Big drop right here. Everybody looks at this one, but there was a big drop right here. Then it came up. Then it dropped again to that same place. Came back up, had been fighting, took a nice little drop, shot back up. I'm waiting to see if we can start getting back within my blue band. That blue band, again, goes from 57,686 to 63,719. That's the blue band. That's the tight band. I need us to get back to that point. And I think we can. I think we can get back to that point and sustain. I also think that once we sustain at that point, everybody calms down. Then everybody gets back from vacation, because August is a huge vacation month. Everybody gets back from vacation, starts thinking, okay, I want to have a good Christmas or a good holiday season, and everything starts to shoot back up again. Do I still think that we can hit above our high of 73,750? Yes, I absolutely do. Then you look at the big board and you sit back and you go, wow, what's good to buy? Do I think XRP is going to hit $1? I think it could, but will it? Over time, yes, because there is no albatross around the neck of XRP anymore. The biggest albatross around the neck of XRP is XRPL and RLUSD. That's it. That's it. You cut any deals and XRP is involved, XRP shoots up, which means that any good news stemming from Ripple could make XRP shoot up. But you look at all these other opportunities, and I'm sitting back and I'm going, Pepe is still an opportunity. Shiba is still an opportunity. Oh, excuse me. HBAR. Bonk if you're interested in meme coins. Pepe if you're interested in meme coins. But you can see there are a lot of things you can put your hands on that you could easily see. I can make money off of this. BCH is one of them. Sol, you can make money off of that. Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB coin. Yeah. ADA, I think they're all ways to make money. I just need Cardano to jump up just a little bit more. I'm 10% up. I need it to jump up a little bit more. Because I would watch it go up, shave some profits, and when it comes back down, when it has that pullback, buy back in. I would just continue doing that. Of course, paying attention to fees and stuff like that. You want to pay attention to fees. Now, if you want to just look at the numbers going straight across, it's down. It's hurting big. Look at Ethereum. Its year to date has been crushed. It's in single digits, 6.84%. Holy moly. Bitcoin is still respectable at over 35%, almost 36. I mean, all these coins are right there. Solana flip BNB coin again. Those are huge moves. People are still talking about, oh, well, Solana can overtake Ethereum. I don't think so. I really don't think so. If meme coins ever go away, Solana's not going to shoot up anymore. It's not going to have the traffic. If Solana has another network outage, they're going to take another hit. They go up, network outage, crash. They go up, network outage, crash. But they go up big, right? They set new highs and then they come back down. So we'll see. But at the same time, Ethereum's not sleeping. Ethereum will do the same thing. So just saying, there are a lot of reasons why I believe in Ethereum. A lot of reasons why. And you just look down the list. There's nothing that's spectacular except for XRP right now. And guess what? Even with this big move, XRP is still negative for year to date. Still negative. So you sit there and you're kind of like, dang. I think it's like 62 point something cents that they'd have to hit to be about, to be in the green. Oof. So you can see, you start to pay attention to that. But so when I look at this, imagine having all these numbers in front of you. But what I do is, yeah, that's nice. I'm looking at the GMBX factor. This is what I'm looking at, right? If I look at the top 250 coins, what's their GMB X factor? So XRP's GMB X factor is 4.51x. Huh. That to me is a good reason to get in. Who's next up? Doge? Not really. I'm not seeing it. Next one, Avalanche. Do I think Avalanche can do this? Do I think Cardano can do 8.27? Do I think Polkadot can do 10.77? Do I think Bitcoin Cash can do 10.71? With this information, I can start to figure out how far do I want to go on a certain coin. And I can also say, well, this is what I believe the potential is. And remember, this is just to get back to all-time highs. It's just to get back to all-time highs, right? And if I want to look at categories, same thing. I want to look at a category of tokens. I just come over here. I select. I've been looking at meme coins, right? And I want to see across the board. Okay, what are the numbers? I might bring this over, but then here you go. You can see all the meme coins and what their GMBX factor is. Interesting to me. Helps me think about what I can do, what I can't do, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, I'm on weeknights, 8 p.m. on YouTube. And also, don't forget, GMB.tv is live and running. And yes, you can now purchase the Grow My Bag crypto tracker on the site. So if you want to track everything that you have, here are some purchases. You want to track everything that you have, click the new button, and you'll be able to track almost any coin that you want to purchase against almost any wallet that you want to use, against almost any exchange or swap place that you use. And then we calculate the rest. We even calculate your GMBX factor. We do all of that. And we give you this information so you can actually verify the coin that you're using, because you notice some of these coins have very similar names. This will give you a way to actually verify that you're tracking against the right coin. This is what I'm talking about. Made a mistake on that last entry? Don't worry about that. Boom, last entry erased. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. I hope you have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.